Vans links with Star Wars, Adidas goes extreme, Reebok hits the blacktop, LeBron has some tech news, and is Kanye worth it? I am your host, Jacques Slade, and this is Today in Sneaks. Starting with two of my favorite things, sneakers and Star Wars, Vans today announced a Star Wars collection. The collection will start with 6 pieces tied to the series. From Boba Fett to Yoda to Darth Vader, there is a lot of cool stuff in this pack. They're also doing some apparel that includes the Stormtrooper bandana print, which is crazy. You can expect those to release in June. Then they have the Vans Vault collection, which is our more premium pieces. Those will be only limited to 300 pairs a piece and are scheduled to release at select retailers later this month, which is in the month of May. I seriously want all of these. Back in the day, when it came to taking your game outside and you knew you were going to put a beating on your shoe, the shoe that most people got was the Reebok Blacktop. Though outside games don't happen as often as they used to, Reebok Classics is bringing back the Battleground and Boulevard version of the Blacktop next week. The Battleground features the pump, while the Boulevard took a more direct approach to the court. Now, both pairs will be limited to very select retailers, and prices are going to be $125 for the Battleground and $90 for the Boulevard. According to Adidas, the Boost is going extreme, or you can say, it's getting a boost. No. Adidas is in the teasing business today and released this photo of what they're calling the Energy Extreme. Coupled with the RG3 trainer that leaked earlier this week, it looks like things could be very interesting with the Adidas Boost. And while I'm talking about Adidas, I want to point you guys to an article I read today about Kanye and Adidas, and is Kanye worth it to Adidas? It's a very interesting article written by Matt over Matt SOS on Twitter, and it's in Forbes magazine, and it ruffled quite a few feathers today. Some are on one side saying Kanye is worth it, and others are on the other side saying that he's not worth it. And I want to know what you guys think about it. I'll put a link down in the description. Why don't you go ahead and take a look at the article and read it, and then come back and let me know what you think. And finally, if you've been looking for a better way to keep up with LeBron during the playoffs, well, I think I have a little something you're gonna like. Samsung today announced the LeBron App, which lets you keep track of LeBron James and his journey in the league. It only has 4 areas, which are athlete, playoffs, style, and journey. The app only works with Galaxy devices, and I actually had a chance to play with it a little bit today, and it's actually pretty cool. It's almost like a photo journal for LeBron, but it also includes stats, and there's also a few videos in there, and there's also some exclusive pictures of some sneakers if you're into that sort of thing. I especially like the LeBron radio, which shows you what he's listening to, and that's pretty cool as well. Right now he's listening to Rick Ross. I don't know if it's right now, but in his radio store he's listening to Rick Ross. You can download it now if you're interested over on the Google Play Store for Android. Well, that is going to do it for the show today, but before I go, obviously show you what I'm rocking. This is the Primitive Shop times Vans. This is the Bedford. It's their collabo. I wore this today because I was excited about the whole Star Wars thing, and so I wore my Darth Vader shirt. This is one of the few pair of Vans that I have black and red on them. But I don't think these are available anymore, but these were really great. I love they have this denim and suede on them. Primitive did a really good job, so shout out to the guys at Primitive. They do a very good job with their collabs. Anyway, well, if you haven't already, why don't you go ahead, how about that? Why don't you go ahead and like, favorite, and subscribe? That way you know whenever something awesome is happening right here on this channel. And also visit the links down in the description. That way you know whenever something awesome is happening right here on this channel. Well, I am your host, Jacques Slade. This is Today in Sneaks. As always, I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon. Peace.